Let's get the likes and comments and subscribing over and done with. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below what's your favorite part of the video. So this was a client video. As you can see, I'm setting up in the background. I did skip the actual part of me setting it up, but it was quick enough. It was background black. That's what we were starting off with. The client wanted to do some professional looking photos. As you can see, I'm popping up some of the professional photos there that I put up. Now, as for editing these, I kind of had to think while I was actually taking these shots how I was going to edit them, and with the backdrops it's fairly easy actually. So I was shooting at a high f-stop, so it would have been f4 to possibly f7 or 8, and then I had two flashes on either side. I'm not sure if you can see the one behind the beauty light there, just to the left, and then the softbox on the right, that was an 8600, and the one to the left was a V1 Pro, both by Godox. So as I was shooting a high rate, not for this one, obviously, that's just bad timing. I could get everything in focus, and then just reverse, select the model, reverse the inverse, and then I could just darken down the background. So even though it was a cotton background, there was a bit of light coming through, and you can kind of see the creases in it there as well. So they were kind of coming through on the edits, but when I was actually editing them, I could grab them and just smooth them out by just like decreasing the darkness and decreasing the highlights and the exposure and stuff like that. So fair props to the ladies here. They actually brought in some clients to actually do on them work. So like I'm not a beauty expert, so I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. I think one was a vitamin C injection, and another one was like an eyeliner with a massage and stuff like that. So they got them in to do that, and then I go through the process. So we're missing a lot of video. This did take about 5 hours to do, moving everything
Half the photo
around.
shoots
Oh,
are her
there we
fixing
go.
her hair.
And that's me moving on to the GoPro now. So you're going to hear me a little bit loud. I also want to get two perspectives. So I wanted to have the GoPro just right in front of me and show the actual photos that were like how I was actually doing a point of view. As you can see there, we have the left softbox and we have the right. And I also show the clients the
I'm
photos
not
so they can
recording
look
for the
through them to
compliments.
see if I'm getting
I'm not recording for the
the
compliments.
right mood and the right scenes, and they're happy with themselves, making sure that their hair is right and how they feel, because I don't want to project, hey, your hair should be this way, because well, these are the beauty experts, so they should know how their hair should be. So once they're happy with them, as you can see over and over again, I show them photos. I am actually shooting with the 50mm here, 1.8 Sony, so it's not really expensive lens. I think it was like a couple of €100, so it wasn't that expensive to have to buy. But yeah, it worked perfectly. I did have to lie back a bit for a shot. So yeah, that's me just showing the back. Now, for these, what we were trying to talk about is she wanted to do photos with doing like pointing, so she could put up, like, hey, we have a sale on, or hey, we have like this, beauty academy, or like, so any of those notifications. So I just took a quick shot here, knowing in Photoshop that I could extend the photo out to its full size. Also, let me know what you think of the voiceover during this. I couldn't actually do much explaining during the shoot because I'm focused on taking shots of the models, the lighting, everything set up, and also I was sweating. It was very hot in there, just because we were moving around and there was lights and everything on. There were so many people going on, and it was just and it was a hot day too. So yeah, we moved then on to doing some other shots. As you can see them popping up there as well now. I have some random ones popping up all over the video. So those ones were shot at a lower f-stop, f1.8, to let more natural light in, and I only shot them through the V1 into a umbrella. The reason was that it was a softer light, like I didn't really want to fill in much, like get these harsh shadows. So just a nice soft box to make the room a lot brighter in the photos,
Can
so you
you
show them.
move in a little bit
So
closer,
that's
please?
me taking photos
Just a
of
little bit
them,
closer, yeah? Perfect.
preparing, and showing how the whole experience is for the client. So I'm taking experience shots for them as per if clients came in, and anyway. These two ladies are very professional. It was a bit hectic on the day because they had to entertain a photographer, they had to prepare the models, and they also wanted to get the shots in. I think a few of the shots were just a bit fun, like the fashion shots, with the backdrops, and then we moved then on to professional. As you can see here now, I'm using the 85 going forward here with
Well,
the
this lens
there's the
is
soft
closer,
the
so that's why I'm
umbrella.
far away from you.
and the room was actually very bright. So I was happy with the room setup. And then we were getting these shots here. Plenty of food and water on the table to eat, but I rarely had time to do it. And I did change my backdrop. Now, unfortunately, my backdrop wasn't as long as the black one, so I had to kind of improvise and just get them standing right on the edge, knowing in Photoshop I could pull that down. So knowing what you can do in Photoshop while on a shoot is actually very vital, because you know whether it's going to be a pain to do, or if you can kind of go, okay, well, it's going to take me 10 minutes to set this up now. It's going to take me 10 seconds in Photoshop to fix this. So you got to know what you're doing all the way through the whole process. Also for these clients, I gave them an option to pick 30 each, and if they even like photos unedited, that's perfectly fine. They can take them as well. I shared all the photos, the good and the bad, with them over Google Drive, so they had the option to select any. They both picked 30 each to have fully edited, and then after that, they could just take any that they like. They'll probably